How's it going, everyone? Travis95HD, and this is the run to Division 1, selling the La Liga team / Arsenal team. You'll definitely see that it was the right choice. Eventually, in the end, what I'm going to build is a BPL team. And the 4-2-2-2 really wasn't what I liked. And at this stage in the run to Division 1, I'm definitely switching the formations. I'm definitely trying to see what is going to work for me in FIFA 13 Ultimate Team. Definitely just trying to play the market, actually. And you'll see that what I like to do is trade. And whenever I pick up players, I always like to try to make a profit. And maybe not necessarily on this squad, but I always like to try and make a profit. And whenever I play with players, if I get, for example, if I try to make a team and I find someone for really cheap and he's a good player, say like Wayne Rooney, he's going for like 180k. If I picked him up for 140, I would build the team around him if I haven't used him before and try to get the best deals on the players that I have. And Wayne Rooney right there on the watch pile, this is the one time that if you won a player on an open bid, you could not put him into your team right away. But this is the team that I'm using for the BPL. I really didn't get too good of a deal on anybody. I just needed to switch it up, and I needed to get some gameplay, and I needed to put out an episode. And I wanted to switch formations. Figured this would be the best formation for the BPL team. I have pace and brawn with really every side. I have pace and strength. Balotelli is the center man up top. And this BPL formation of a 4-2-3-1 definitely could be good, and it definitely can be bad. It can be defensive. The guy we come up against has a full Brazilian team, except for Giovinco out of position. And I forgot to pretty much show the highlights for this game. If I lose in this game, I have a run of like 3 or 4 games where I just did completely bad, and I don't think it's entertaining for you guys to watch me do bad. I wouldn't want to watch one of my favorite commentators do bad, and that's exactly what you see in this episode. I'm not going to show you the full thing if I do bad, even though at the end I leave a 4-1 loss in, but I don't think it's entertaining to watch someone lose, so I wouldn't want to. So that's exactly what I do with this episode. I leave out some of the bad versus leaving it in. So, with that being said, we come up against the Russian League squad in a 4-1-2-1-2. A lot of good players in there that I've used before. McGeady, Martins, Ayunkov. He's got Guilherme in goal, who played absolutely bad for me. And Movi Sisan Yan. I don't know. He was a silver striker last year who I used, and he was really good. This year, he's upgraded to a gold, and he's got 80-something pace. This formation, the 4-3-3, well, I switched to a 4-3-3, as you can see. But then what I do is I switch it to more of a 4-2-1-3. And the reason I do that is because I feel like if I have a playmaker at the cam and then 2 holding mids, that I can play defensive or balanced and still work the ball up the pitch. And that's exactly what happens right after I switch, right after halftime. I got a nice spell of possession, and Anita, who is a CDM in the new formation switch, happens to bomb up the pitch. The 5-5 man gets ahead to the ball and ties it up 1-1 to give us a fighting chance. But as you can see, it did end 1-1, 1-1, whatever you want to call it. We get a draw. 1 game remaining. We need to win to get promoted, and that's pretty much all you need to do. You need to win to get promoted, and I still didn't have Wayne Rooney because he was stuck on the bench. I thought if I had him in the squad, he's more of a facilitator, and he is definitely better than Naismith. But nonetheless, I needed to get into a game to try and get up to Division 1, that elusive division that it has come to be for me. And we come up against a 3-5-2 LOL squad: BPL, Cisse, Dembaba, Sissingyong, Etherington, Valencia, Fellaini, Tiote, David Luiz, Kabul, Koscielny, and Frey in goal. An entire BPL team except for the French keeper that he has in the net. And he takes advantage of me just making poor tackles and finishes it with Dembaba. And Dembaba finishes it on his weak foot. I'm just going to say this now. This was not a good game. And I don't even really want to talk about it. What I want to talk about is the run to Division 1, the whole series in general. Eventually, I'm going to get to Division 1. I don't know how many episodes it's going to take, but eventually I'm going to get there. So what I do when I'm going to get there is I figure that, well, I don't know how many coins I'm going to have, but what I really want to do is a road to Ronaldo or a mess to Messi, and get one of those players trading and through playing games. And if I win Division 1 before I have 1,000,000 coins, which I would hope so, I want to pretty much make a trading playing series out of that instead of just straight gameplay. And I might even incorporate trading into a future run to Division 1 because I really like trading, and I think I'm more of a trader, as I've said earlier in the video, than a hardcore FIFA Ultimate Team player. The way that I get my coins, the way I get my teams is by trading. And I'm good at trading. I have a certain way I go about it, and I'm good at making coins. So why not make something around what you're good at? And trading is definitely something that I've enjoyed because most of the time I always like to trade to the higher players, and I haven't played with Ronaldo or Messi yet at all. So I definitely want to see that. So that's it for me, Travis95HD, and as always, I will see you next time.